Look at some of these, and I hate to even look at. Let's just talk about the win. When you start out in this conference, you got some heavy hitters that you have to go play. You got the Arkansas States, you got the Troys. I mean, you got teams like that. If you want to be taken serious in a league, then you got to go knock off the front runners. And the guys that are proven, from time to time that they stand at the top of the conference. I think that's been my message, and not my message, it's our message as a team. If you want respect, you have to go get it. You have to go earn respect. You have to go play and let it dictate how they treat you, how they look at you from now. To take the field the way we did and to tell you the truth, I mean, I thought in the first half, I thought rolling offensively, a couple drives just got away, a ball off the face mask, and I'm sitting there going, God, it could easily have been maybe a 35 spot in the first half for us. I mean, gave up some silly plays defensively. What? What? Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, can you shorten the thing, please? Jeez, what do you think I am? I'm 5'11" house. Apologize. But, just a tremendous effort by our football team to do the things that we did, to come away and really answer the call. I know offensively, defensively, we let some bonehead things slip away for those easy scores that we've got to find a way to eliminate those. I told that football team in there, everybody's probably saying, yeah, we're bowl eligible and things of that nature, but, to tell you the truth, I don't even want to think about a bowl eligible football team. I think we have an opportunity if we achieve what I think we can achieve in practice and preparation, then we have a chance. We have a chance to go fight for this championship. It certainly is something that I will challenge our football team. And I've done it before, but I want them to understand we have the capability of competing for it. It's great to be bowl eligible, don't get me wrong. I mean, here we are in our 10th year of football. We're going to have the opportunity to go to our third bowl game in school history. But as I sit here tonight, we have an opportunity to do so much more than just go to a bowl game. And that's why I'm so damn proud.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you very much. You know what? It certainly is a lot better when you win. Boy, I fight hard there for those 3.5 hours I'm out there. And to come in here and sit before you with a smile on my face, it's a great feeling.
Well, Troy came in giving up less than 100 rushing yards a game, and then you guys came in running right away and ended up with, I think, close to 400 rushing yards. Was that something that it was a weakness found in film, or did you just want to impose your will?
I think you hit the nail on the head. We felt like we could handle it. We've got a pretty decent offensive line. We've got some tight ends that can block. We got a back that's a record holder. We feel pretty good about it. And then you throw Dan Ellington in there. So we have confidence in our run game. Now, I'm not sitting up here and being cocky about it, but we're confident in what we can do. And we don't do a whole lot. But we practice it, and we stay in tune, and we get better at it each and every week. And, when you go rush for 390 yards when they knew what we were doing. When I say they knew, I mean, it was run after run after run, and tough, sometimes tough runs for those backs. And, I mean, it's just I tell you what, and I'm an offensive line coach at heart. And when you can go do that, there's nothing better than imposing your will.
Congratulations on the win,
Thank you.
Coach. Anthony from the D-Line Voice and Georgia State Sentinel. Just with the last two games, like the Army game, last drive, you guys made a stop. Then you guys needed a first down just to seal the deal, and Tra Barnett break loose for a run, and the energy of the team just seems so different this season. What is it just about this season in general that's just so different for you guys?
I've said it early on. I said it in preseason. We have great leadership. We have great leadership. I can't say it enough. Ed Kearney's, Dan Ellington's, Hunter Atkinson, Remy Lazarus. That's where it stems from. Listen, I don't have to police our football team. They understand the discipline that we want, and it's executed, and if it's not, our leaders take care of it. But they're exceptional men. They have fun playing this game. I'm telling you, they have fun. Sometimes I have to calm them down because I see them over there. There's a lot of smiling and everything. And man, for that 60 minutes, I can't stand to smile. Maybe in the last few seconds, I like to smile a little bit, but in that window, it hurts me when I see anybody smile. But it's those captains and it's those players. There's nothing different from my standpoint. It's just all about those guys, and that's what it should be about.
Coach, first possession on offense, you were able to run up tempo, even had 5 wide, empty backfield, forced a timeout from Troy's defense. How important was that just to set the tone and for the offense, which obviously led to some record-setting performances for you, to that first possession that you had the ball?
Yeah, well, if you notice very, very closely, we didn't have 5 wides.
It seemed like it, fine.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I thought it was fine. All right.
No, you're going to have to go back and look. What do you think it was?
I thought it was empty backfield, 5 wide, 3 on one side, 2 on the other.
Those are offensive linemen out there.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We decided to have a little fun in practice, and we put our tackles out there. And so we did have 5 wides, but we still had a tight end back in the backfield. And it just seemed like it was an empty set because of the separation and those guys split out. But it was just a fun formation. We had run it at South Carolina under Coach Spurrier against Kentucky back in 2012 or 2011, and I said, shoot, let's do it. And that day we ran it about 17 times, and we opened up with it, and I said, let's run it until they stop it. And they called a timeout. We got back in a little bit, but very successful. It's fun. The game of football can be really, really fun if you start not making things up, but just being creative with it, creative with your ideas, and the players love to buy into that, and that's just the way we are. That's the way our staff is.
Coach, congrats.
Thank
Can
you,
you talk
sir.
about Trey's night and what that means for this program?
Yeah, it's when I got here, Trey was a very, very quiet guy, and he's still quiet. But you talk about a guy that fought to get in that backfield. Really did. Just not through nothing else other than hard work. And to see him go out there and do those things, it just, I know it makes our entire team smile because he's setting records that I think are going to last for a while, and he's still not even finished. He's got a great group that helps him. Our tight ends, our offensive line, our quarterback, our defense, everybody in general. But I'm very, very proud of Trey and what he stands for and who he is and how he comes to work.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win.
Thank you, sir.
There were 3 separate occasions where Troy drove to your 30-yard line, and Barker was sacked by 3 different players. Those drives ended in a turnover on downs, punt, and missed field goal. Can you talk about those moments in the game?
Well, those were certainly critical moments because offensively, I was just, you get a feeling in the contest, and I was like, all right, we got to stop here. We can pressure them, put them down 14, 17. But those are huge opportunities. Anytime you can get what I call more of a throwing football team in long yardage situations, and we can kind of dictate, what we call and how we call it and things of that nature. Those are game-changing plays. The sacks. It's just straight effort. Those guys were getting after it. Maybe on a couple occasions he held the ball a little too long, but they just take it out of you. I think the first one was Terry Thomas, and just had a huge sack, and he was coming off minor concussion, and then he got out there and just, beat the left tackle, and the next thing you know, he's generating enthusiasm and excitement, and that's great to see. And those moments change things. Sacks change things.
Congrats on the win, Coach.
Thank you.
Sorry, I lost my train of thought there.
That's all right.
So the offensive performance, it was pretty clean. There was the one interception, but
I
other
did
than
right
that,
off Aubrey's face mask.
but then other than that, there weren't that many penalties. That was the only turnover.
We had one penalty offensively on a false start. No, we did have a cut block on McCoy, but yeah, a very, very clean performance. We've got to eliminate the red zone turnover that we had with the throw. I mean, that was just a situation, I think, that Dan probably threw it a little too quickly, and Aubrey didn't have a chance to get his head around. But yeah, I mean, you look at it, and I'll just read them. I don't even know where they are. I mean, you got 52 points, you got 30 first downs, you got 390 rushing yards, you got 189 passing, 18 of 25. I mean, you're 82 plays for 579 yards. We punted twice. 34 minutes of possession time, 10 of 16 on third down. I take it every day of the week. Every day of the week. That's awesome. I mean, it truly is. Just when I talk about our coaching staff, and when you talk about an offensive performance, you got to talk about Brad Glenn, you got to talk about Josh Stepp, Jimmy Smith, I mean, Thomas Alston, God, Trent McKnight. I mean, those guys, what they do, it's not that we're doing anything different. It's they work so well together. These players enjoy their coaching, and we got some pretty good players.
So, Coach, of course, with this win, it makes you guys both eligible, but it also makes you 3-0 in primetime games at home and undefeated at home on the season. I just want to know, what are your thoughts on that, and what is it going to take to stay undefeated at home after returning home, playing Louisiana-Monroe, and then coming back to play App State?
To tell you the truth, there's really no way for me to answer that other than continue doing the things that we're doing. I think practicing here at our stadium, at Georgia State Stadium, every single day, the comfortable feeling that we have day in and day out, and then we can go and we play right here on our, I mean, honestly, it's like, hey, calling your buddies over and say, hey, we're going to have a backyard game in my house it's just a good feeling. And we enjoy it. I mean, I tell you, sometimes my ears get blown off by that big horn we got going on, but I love it. I mean, honestly, I really do. I love it, and I'll go ahead and tell you, the band, I just want to say this, our band was out there all day long today. They had a band competition. They were here all day long. I mean, and when I say all day long, they were here because I watched their performance out here during the day. They stayed and they rocked tonight. And it's just, this place can be really, really special. The atmosphere, this thing can, you just wait.
How you doing, Coach? Congratulations,
Thank you.
big win. I'm
They're all big, aren't they?
Yeah, but this one was really, really big. I'm excited about where Georgia State is headed. I have a question though. So as you look, most teams when they get up by a lot, and you guys got up by a lot at some point, right? But Troy just kept fighting back. They kept fighting back, and you never could really get comfortable. At the same time, how do you look at your team even when they're up and keep them in the game, keep them locked in, keep them focused so they don't fall?
Listen, we don't have easy games. We don't. I don't know if I've ever had an easy game or a relaxing game. Maybe one time a couple years back against ULM, maybe our first year here. But it's a fight to the finish each and every week. I mean, you get your money's worth when you come watch us play. And I can't relax. I mean, I'm tense to the very, very end. I mean, I've got to call timeouts on onside kicks because I don't know how they're lining up. And you can exhale with about 2 seconds to go. Now, I did kind of probably break the smile when Trey hit that long run there at the end, but there's no easy victories. Not in this conference, not for us.
Coach, right in the middle. I'll review game film during the bye week, so I'll make sure I'll get everything straight. But as far as you go and the team goes, how will you spend the next week off? You finally get a bye week, had a long stretch. How do you prepare for Monroe and just during your down period?
Well, our open weeks are set long in advance. We practice Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We meet on Monday, and we give them the weekend off. They'll have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. And then we come back and we start preparing. We'll have, of course, film study just like we always do. But we got to get it healthy. We've got some guys beat up, bruised. You know, at this point in the season, everybody doesn't feel good. I don't even feel good. But that's the way the game of football is. So that's our schedule for next week.
Coach, the team is very talented. You said this could be something really special. As I kind of look around, I want to know, what is it going to take? You guys are playing phenomenal football. What is it going to take for this entire school to just like rally behind this team and show up and just fill the stadium?
It's a great question. It's a great question. But I think the performance that we put on that field, I mean, you know, this day and age, everybody wants to see what? Points. I mean, if you want to see a show, you show one up here to Georgia State Stadium. I think we just, you know, we're still just a young football program. And it just doesn't happen. You just don't start football and everybody start having passion about the sport. It's got to grow. This is a season that will grow. People will talk about performance. Somebody's going to be here the next time that wasn't here tonight. So we'll just stay the course. We'll keep doing everything we can. I'll go up there every Thursday and I'll pass out as many tickets as I can until they beat me off the campus. And you know, the other day I thought they were going to beat me off the campus. You know, but I don't want them to miss out. I want them to be here when something special really occurs.